So it is. It's incredibly smart, but it's premature. Now, I'm so torn because the question is convoluted because the actions of the Eagles are convoluted. Let's put all this in perspective. So the Eagles, you have a 27-year-old Carson Wentz who's shown MVP potential, and you don't back him, and that is a contributing factor in his regression. We all know that. I've talked to people inside the locker rooms. You don't have to, though. You just have to have common sense to realize that was a contributing factor in Carson Wentz's regression. So the exact reason in which you caused a 27-year-old MVP potential having quarterback to regress is now the logic you're going to use to support the 22, 23-year-old quarterback, Jalen Hurts. It's confusing to me as an Eagles fan, as a former Eagles player, because, it's smart, Sel, but where was this genius 7 months ago? No, where was this genius 10 months ago on draft night when y'all decided to draft Jalen Hurts, even though you had Carson Wentz? Smart, yes. For the most part, unless you were Aaron Rodgers, it's nearly impossible to succeed if you have somebody breathing down your neck. It's just the way it is. Track and field, you tighten up. In the NFL, you tighten up. In all sports and most opportunities of competition, you can tighten up a little bit if you're on a short leash.
Yeah.
So it's smart, but it's premature, and I'm going to also get into why it's premature on my next lap, because really, as an Eagles fan, I look at Jalen Hurts, and I'm like, wait a second, what has he shown me to say I'm going to give him full authority and the complete keys to drive the car?
Look, I think this is smart. It's about time they just cleared house, cleaned the decks, and realized we need to focus in on one. This is just about belief in yourself, belief and who you chose at the quarterback position in the second round when you had a franchise quarterback, belief in Jalen Hurts. You got to trust yourself if you're the Philadelphia Eagles. Look, all this Carson Wentz talk is nauseating because of this. Carson Wentz did that to himself. He was not a motivator of men. People can say what they want, but all I saw was a team without Carson Wentz win a Super Bowl. And then a team without Carson Wentz once he was benched, all of a sudden looked like they had a little more action than they did with Carson Wentz. Now, what was Jalen Hurts in terms of being the engine for this success? Or lack thereof, as you're going to point out, because of the wins and losses. But he's a rookie. Let's talk about rookies and passing and rushing yards in their first year. You know that Jalen Hurts is third all time behind Deshaun Watson and Justin Herbert in terms of yards per game, combined efforts of running and throwing the football. That's ahead of Cam Newton. Remember his rookie year? That was pretty special. What about Andrew Luck? Hit the ground running. Still more special than that. Jalen Hurts went to an impossible situation where not once removed, twice removed franchise quarterback was on the sidelines while he was the rookie who wasn't anticipating ever being in that position and had to hit the ground running. And I would say by all accounts, he did hit the ground running because in the 3 games that he started, fourth game he got yanked, he averaged 437 yards per game, number 2 offense in the NFL for those 3 games. You think that didn't go noticed by the Philadelphia Eagles when they have a guy who's not fully a motivator of men, whatever you want to think about Carson Wentz. When you have a guy who's leading the league in the wrong categories, turnovers, when you talk about Carson Wentz, and then you have this young guy who's inspiring others. More importantly, who's a true dual threat, who believes in his abilities to run the ball and throw the ball, where Carson Wentz has had some confidence issues, especially in running the football. Enough conversation about this franchise player that once was. And I think that's why Carson Wentz is now wearing a different uniform. We can't dress up Carson Wentz anymore. Then he was already dressed up. He didn't finish his MVP campaign. We can't dress that up anymore. They finished the deal, but then he had time to come back and rebound, to resurrect his career, to resurrect himself, and to put himself back in the MVP conversation. He never did. And then all of a sudden, it's like anything in life. How much are you costing me, and how much are you benefiting me? And when we have all these issues that are costing me, and then we only see this much benefit, it's time to move on.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the take, but I'm going to put y'all in the driver's seat. I'm going to put you, Sel, in the driver's seat. Let's think college. Y'all go back to college. Is you're sitting at your house on your couch watching the show. You're sitting at the office, not paying attention on the job. In college, you had a group project, and every now and then you would have another participant in the group project. Sel, on this show, you have a co-host, or in the NFL, you have teammates.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear your excuses. I just want to see your excellence.
Oh, okay.
So, because right now you said, but Jalen Hurts was a rookie. If y'all are in your college group projects, yeah, man, it's my first day in class. I just transferred from another school. I don't care about all the excuses because you're a part of a team. So Jalen Hurts was a rookie. Don't give me that. You've been in the locker room before. You're not like, yeah, coach, but the D tackle didn't run the stunt right, but he's a rookie, coach, so, like, it's fine. He's a rookie. It's not a big deal. No, you're like, coach, if he can't do it, give me somebody that can. I don't care about his age. Yeah. Once you're in the NFL, once you're on the field, your age is irrelevant.
I hear that.
So when I look at Jalen Hurts, 77 passer rating, league average was what, 93? 52 completion percentage, league average was 64. Jalen Hurts, 4.1 touchdown percentage. Carson Wentz's atrocious season was a 3.7. Jalen Hurts was 1-3 as a starter. You could say 1-2 if you don't want to count the Washington game in which he was also playing poorly.
He was only down 3 points. He should have let him finish.
I mean, that's fine. Dak Prescott didn't finish the Giants game, and we gave him that win, so let's just decide.
Did we?
But, yeah, we did. He's 2-3 last year. But nonetheless, so I look at it like this. It's like Jalen Hurts was okay for a rookie. Right? Like, he was okay for a rookie. But think about it. Justin Herbert went crazy. Joe Burrow went crazy. Even Tua was 6-2 as a starter. All those dudes, I would be more comfortable going behind this coming year than Jalen Hurts. And I like Jalen Hurts, so I'm trying to remove my bias. But just looking at stats, I'm more comfortable backing Herbert. I'm more comfortable backing Burrow. And Tua was 6-2, so I should be more comfortable backing him. But Jalen Hurts, you want me to fully support a man who was 1-3 as a starter? You want me to fully support a man whose passer rating was 15 points below league average? You want me to fully support a man whose completion percentage was 13 percentage points below league average? To put that in context, if Jalen Hurts throws a football, there's a 13% greater chance, or 13 out of 100 passes, he will be less accurate than the average quarterback. Not than Drew Brees, the most accurate quarterback, than the average quarterback. I don't know how you can justify fully backing him. That's my only thing.
Oh, you still talking?
You must be texting Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, well, he just hit me back.
What'd he say?
Who you working with? This fool, right? All I want to tell you is this. I can't make excuses for people that are weak-minded. And you just told me that, oh, well, people tighten up when someone's breathing down their neck.
They do.
You just gave me a soliloquy about when you're a rookie, it doesn't matter your age. But then when you're a veteran or a former MVP candidate, oh, it matters who's behind me. Bruh, you ever been a starter in the league for any time? Guess what? There's always somebody behind you. There are always forces working against you. As soon as you get the money, first thing upstairs is they trying to get the money back.
You ran track, so you know better than anybody
National record holder, too.
watching this show.
National
record
champion.
Holder. If somebody is breathing down your neck, you already know the natural response, literally, you tighten up, you start to lose your breath, and you forget how to run your race. I'm giving y'all a literal example of track and field, which embodies a figurative example in the National Football League. So Carson Wentz didn't literally tighten up and didn't literally lose his posture, but Carson Wentz mentally tightened up. You know that.
And you're making my point. That's why we got to get rid of you. Because my coach told me, don't get psyched out. Run your race, stay in your lane, and run your race upstairs. Obviously, you didn't have the same coach as me. That's why you didn't have the same track success as me. Anyway, you should have had my coach. Steve Young didn't have this issue when they drafted Jim Druckenmiller in the first round. See, Young was like, pop, pop, pop. Let's go out there and do what we got to do. So it depends on what your mindset is. You just told me that Carson Wentz doesn't have the same mindset. Let's look at this situation also, why you got to clean the decks. Do you believe in Lamar Jackson? Do you think he's a good quarterback?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I wonder.
Has limitations, but yes, sir.
Yeah. And this is why the rookie thing matters. Chase Young has 7.5 sacks this year. And everyone knows Chase Young's amazing. But 7.5 sacks is not amazing. Oh, why? Because we give him that rookie bump. We know it's going to get greater later. Same thing that happens when you talk about Jalen Hurts. Lamar Jackson, first 3 games, 151 yards passing. What about Jalen Hurts? 282. What? Okay, let's talk about total touchdowns and interceptions. 6-2, Jalen Hurts. 3-3. Lamar Jackson. Yup, passer rating higher, 20 points higher for Jalen Hurts. Yards per carry. This is Lamar Jackson, day one. Lamar Jackson, 4.9. Jalen Hurts, 6.3. Brother, you got to give him the Chase Young rookie bump. You got to think about going forward. This is our franchise quarterback. And more importantly, the last guy that was here maybe didn't have it all upstairs. Tighten it up.